Hello, welcome to Wake Up and Makeup. My name is Jennifer Woolsey and I'm a top leader with AVON, and we are going to play in makeup today. I hope that you're all having a great day. It is day 13 of self-isolation for my family. And so I'm using these as a way to reach out to you guys, but it's almost like a diary for me to be able to keep track of where we are and what's going on with our family. So I hope you're all doing well. Thank you for joining. I've already done my morning skincare regimen. Even if you're not getting up and you're not getting dressed, you still need to wash your face and do your morning skincare regimen because we're going to come out of this. I'm telling you that because I'm convincing myself of that. We are coming through this. And when we get out of it, you want your skin to look nice. And so go makeup free, but do your skincare. So I've already done the morning routine, which is my Zika peptide facelift in a bottle, my Belief Aqua Bomb. It's got some anti-aging in it. It's got some moisture. It's got a little built-in primer. Oh, and look, it's blue. It smells so good too. Ooh, I love this stuff. And then my depuffing eye serum. Because these eyes are puffy. Who else is finding themselves watching Netflix till like 1 o'clock in the morning when you know you need to go to sleep because your kids are going to be screaming at 6 o'clock in the morning? That is perspective. Okay, so we're going to do a very quick routine this morning. I have to run to the school and do a drive-through thing to pick up work for Caden. So, okay, we're going to put on just a little bit of primer. We're going to do our ink lasting primer today. So I wanted to talk just a little bit about perspective. Hi guys, say hello whenever you hop on so I know who I'm talking to. I wanted to talk just a little bit about perspective this morning. You know, when we think about our lives 4 weeks ago, did you ever dream in a million years that we would be going through what we are going through now? I mean, for real. I mean, 4 weeks ago, we could order a Prime package on Amazon and get it in 2 days. We could go to the grocery store and buy toilet paper. Thank you, Connie. I needed to be a little bit bright today because I needed some brightness on day 13. But, you know, we needed to go to the store and, you know, pick up our stuff. So we just ran to the grocery store and got toilet paper. And here we are 4 weeks later. And I'm going to use Magix Tint in the shade Fair for this foundation today. I'm just going to put it right here on my hand and use my beauty blender. Y'all ready for this? This is a more medium coverage, and it's not quite as thick as my Cashmere Complexion. Not really thick, but it's not long wear. It's more of your moderate wear, which is still good for me for what I'm going to do today. Anyway, you know, you think about where we were 4 weeks ago in the world. We could go and run to the grocery store, get toilet paper and groceries, and everything was there. You were probably complaining about your job or your husband or your kids or your work or, you know, whatever was going on in your life. And the crazy part is now there's people that don't have jobs. There's people who, like me, my husband works outside of the home and he is in construction, which apparently, and I didn't know this, apparently construction is an essential job. And so he's still having to go to work. And then therefore he's being exposed to the virus. And most of you guys know we have 2 medical fragile kids, our whole world, Caden and Lucas. And so we're not sure right now if he's going to be coming home because we don't want to expose them. And so, you know, 4 weeks ago, I was griping about my husband being under my feet or in my way. And now I'm like, I just want my husband to come home. They've had a couple of guys that are being tested on their job site for coronavirus. And so until we know how those results come back, he's not coming home. I'm going to use my Cashmere Complexion in Tarte and do this concealing. We do have the Magix wand, which is good, but I am so in love with this concealer. I just feel like I need to use it today because I sleep really good without my husband home, you know. So I was listening to a thing on TV and I think I'm going to use my finger on this. And they were talking about, you know, how think of the people that have been training for the Olympics. So they go to the highest altitude that they can go to train, so that whenever they actually get to the Olympics, it is, you know, like easy breathing for them, because they haven't, you know, they've been preparing in these horrible conditions. So then when they get to the actual thing, it's like, oh, we can do this. And, well, we don't even know if they're going to get to do it right now. But this is dark brown Glimmer stick pencil. So we're just going to fill in these brows. But, you know, this, think about how you're going to be when you come out of this. I bet that you never, ever let your family run low on toilet paper again. Am I right? Can I get an amen in the comment section? You know, I remember as a girl, my mom, which her parents were older when she was growing up, but my mom would buy extra fruit and vegetables and fresh fruit and vegetables in the summertime, and she would can it. And then we would have it through the winter. And I would always remember thinking, why is she doing all this work when we can just go to the store and buy fruits and vegetables and not have to can it? Like, why is she doing all this? Now I get it. So her parents lived through Vietnam and World War II. And so they knew that, you know, being prepared meant that you wouldn't be in this situation if something happened in the world. And so, you know, I think perspectives change when you go through something like this as a world together. And so I bet that whenever we come through it, we're going to be stronger. You're going to be more powerful, and you're probably going to take less things for granted. And we've become a society. I'm doing translucent loose powder now. We have become a society that is so used to getting what we want when we want it. And, you know, this has kind of stopped that. So, you know, if you have your husband and your kids at home and they're safe and they're healthy and you're not fearful for their life every day, which is kind of where we are right now with the boys, then that's a perspective, right? You know, flu season is typically rough for us anyway. I'm going to do my coral blush. Flu season is typically rough for us anyway, so there's definitely times when we don't go to church, or we maybe stay out of a birthday party or something because, you know, it's really bad at that time. So we are not strangers to isolating a little bit, but this is like on a whole nother level even for us. And so, you know, you're getting a taste of what it's like to be around a family that has medical fragile kids. I mean, even some of our best friends during cold and flu season, if we knew that they were healthy, they would still come out and visit, and the boys still got to be around them. And we're not even doing that now. So, you know, I think that if we look at this from the point of view of where you were 4 weeks ago, what things were you taking for granted in your life? What things would you be grateful to have now? Maybe you lost your job and you would be grateful to have that job that was driving you crazy. That is going to be what gets us through. Because when we have that perspective of it's going to be okay, we're going to get through this, then guess what? When we are through it, you're going to be so much more grateful for the things in your life. We're going to use our Glimmer shadow today. I'm going to show you guys. I'm just going to put a little bit here. I'm just going to do one color, not doing anything super fancy because I'm just running to the pickup line and straight back home because I do not want to pick up anything and expose my children. So do you guys find yourself like when you're going to the grocery store? I had a friend tell me the other day, she went to the grocery store, she got home, she took all of her things out of her package, laid it out on her back porch, Lysoled it, let it set for an hour before she even brought it in her house. Is that something 4 weeks ago we would have ever in a million years thought we would be doing? I was like, that's just not something in a million years, especially 4 weeks ago, that we would have been worried about bringing something in our house from a grocery store. The other thing that she said that I thought was pretty helpful that I was going to pass along to you guys is if you get like cereal, if you buy cereal, if you can find it at the grocery store, take it out of the box, get you a trash bag and put it on your back porch. Take that cereal out of the box and just take take the plastic part in and leave the box in your trash. So that is a good way to not bring germs in your house. So I thought that was pretty good. I'm trying to get close enough so you guys can see. It's just a light color, not a bunch of color, just giving my eyes just a little bit of shimmer. Because I'm not about trying to get all fancy today. I know. Are y'all shocked? Are you shocked? Okay, we're going to use our Extend-A-Lash liner, because if you don't do anything but just a little bit of shadow and a little bit of liner, it will usually make me feel better. That's what I'm going for, is that perspective. So what things do you guys feel like you were taking for granted 4 weeks ago? You know, were you taking for granted being able to go to the doctor's office and have your spouse or your best friend go with you? You know, I was talking with some other medical fragile moms the other day, and they were talking about, you know, if our kids have to go to the hospital, are we going to be separated from them? I mean, my boys can't talk. I'm their voice. So will we be allowed to go with them? You know, there's just so many things that 4 weeks ago, we never in a million years. There's something. Okay, got it. We got it. There we go. See, it just opens up your eyes. Just doing that little bitty bit opens up your eyes so much. And then when you walk by the mirror, you're not be like, oh, who is that girl? She did her skincare. She put a little bit of eyeliner on. She put a little bit of mascara on, and she feels like a new woman. Yeah, that's how I feel whenever I do my makeup. It just makes me feel a little bit more motivated. Good morning, Tony. I hope y'all are doing well. I've been thinking about you guys. I checked on Aunt Helen the other day, and she said she was going through some stuff. Okay, here we go. So what fun things have you learned to do with your family? That's another thing. The freedom to go to church, right? Church is my boy's absolute favorite place, and mine, favorite place to go. And we can't even go to church. Shop, eat out. Yes, I love Mexican food. I love our Dos Chilies and the unlimited chip supply and the sweet tea. I know it's crazy that 4 weeks ago we could go and sit and do those things, and how that has changed. I will never again take for granted being able to go to church and worship with my friends and family. Hi, sister. Okay, so we are using Love Mascara now to extend these lashes out. Give them just that little pop. I had a customer call me the other day. She was like, I need an essential. I was like, okay, what can I fix you up with? And she said, I need a lash extender. I was like, a lash extender? Okay. So she wanted our clinical unlimited lash, which helps your lashes grow and plumps them up. You can do them on your brows too. And she's like, I'm sitting at home and I'm looking in the mirror and I need my lashes to grow. I'm like, okay, well, we'll fix you up. I'm going to share a post here on Jennifer Woolsey Beauty Biz that you guys can text my number, which is 940-531-1855, and I will send you a virtual brochure that you can actually click through and look at instead of looking at all that negative stuff on the news. Turn the news off. Turn it off. We already know what's going on. Stay home. Do things with your family. Turn that stuff off. It's just gonna bring you down. Okay, we're gonna do our Devoted Mattitude just to put a little kiss of color. To match our pink. It's a little bit brighter than I want, so I'm going to bring it down just a little bit with my Ambitious. Just blend those two colors. See, I didn't do a whole lot of makeup. What do you like? Do you like the brighter pink or you like the lighter pink? What do you think? What are your thoughts? Okay, so we didn't do a whole lot of makeup, but we did enough just to give ourselves a little bit of color, and it makes me feel so much better just to get up and get dressed and put a little bit of color on my face so that I can face the day. So I'm going to show you the glitter shadow. This is my favorite color. This color is Pink Topaz. So can y'all see it? It's pretty. So we just did a little hint of color just to get our day going. Yeah, it's a lighter makeup routine, not quite as thick. So I hope that you have a blessed day. Whenever you seem like you're down and things are just not, you're feeling discouraged, you're depressed, think about your perspective. Think about what you were complaining about 4 weeks ago and what you miss now, and that we're gonna come through this. We're gonna be stronger because we're gonna have learned lessons. We're gonna be different people, but we're gonna be stronger when we come through this. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to shop for any of these products, you can do so with your local representative that shared this video, or on my website, which is your avon.com/jwoolsey. I would appreciate your business. And, you know, I take for granted being able to just go to my customers' houses and talk to them about what makeup colors they want. There's a perspective. But I will drop a book at your door. I don't want to have any interaction, but I will leave a book on your door. If you're local, let me know, and I'll leave you a book. And if not, I will text you one. Thank you guys so much for your support. I love you all. We're going to make it through this. Day 13, check. Have a good one. Bye, guys.